How's it going, everybody? This is Omar Thabit here from Motivate Me 313. I'm here to do another video, and today I want to talk about who are the unsung heroes of during this whole pandemic. As you guys know, we've definitely, and deservingly so, the healthcare workers deserve the recognition. You have your teachers. I know some people might not agree with it, but definitely your teachers, are all considered heroes in my eyes. Like I said, healthcare workers. You have the Postal Service workers. People like to complain about them, but I believe they're also heroes during this pandemic. And, parents, definitely the parents as well. They had to take on a couple roles during this pandemic as well. But when we talk about unsung heroes, remember the definition of unsung is someone that is not celebrated or praised. So my unsung heroes, of who I believe were the unsung heroes throughout this whole pandemic, are the kids, our kids. We asked them to stop doing something that they are so used to doing their whole lives, which is being a kid. We took school away from them, basically actually face-to-face learning from them. I remember going back to that day. I remember it was Friday, March 13th. And we immediately had to switch. We went from face-to-face learning, and they're so used to this throughout their whole lives, by the way, their whole lives. And then they had to make that switch into virtual learning. And I remember as adults, we were everywhere trying to make sure that they got what they needed. But at the same time, we never took into consideration what the kids are going through. We asked them to stay away for a good period of time. They were not hanging out with their friends. They were not being social, face-to-face social. We told them to stay away from your friends. We told them, we took their social life away. We took sports away. Then we brought it back, and then we took it away again. And in all honesty, I really feel like that we are not giving our kids enough credit for all the things that they've been through. While us adults were trying to plan and trying to, all these disagreements that were going on, and everybody questioning what was going on. The kids were watching, the kids were listening, and I don't think we did enough talking to them and helping them and making them understand what it is that we were going through, what this pandemic is about. And, at the end of the day, the most important thing is we didn't address their mental health, and for those of you that think mental health, there's a stigma around it. But when I talk about mental health, it's the health of the mind. It's nothing, we're not talking about diseases or anything like that. We're talking about mental health and addressing their mental health, making sure that they're okay, because they were away from their friends. They were away from sports. They were away from face-to-face learning, schools, and things that help them be social. They're probably on social media more than ever, which is obviously not a great thing. So, again, when we talk about this, we definitely need to make sure that we address that mental health aspect of it and the kids. And that's why it's so great to see them back in the buildings, because we see how happy they are to be back around their friends and around their teachers that they look up to. So all in all, to close out this video, make sure you talk to your kids, because they definitely been through a lot as well. Make sure you give them a hug. Make sure, I know it's cold out, but, take them out from ice cream. Talk to them, tell them that you love them. Most importantly, you have to tell them that you love them and that you're proud of them for all that they've been through, because they definitely deserve it. I believe that they are the unsung heroes throughout this whole pandemic, and that's why I made this video, just to give them a shout out for all that they've been through and being strong and coming out of this stronger than ever. Keep up the great work, and thank you guys for tuning in.